Hi everyone, back again. It's been a long time since I made my last video, but I have said I wanted to do one about the Peristeen Plus, which is a piece of equipment that I've got that's really helped me with my symptoms. So I've spoken in my previous videos about suffering with having to go to the toilet a lot in the evening, and I mentioned this to the doctors on my last checkup and meeting. And I said it was kind of a symptom that I was just living with because, you know, I don't have the cancer anymore, and if I just have to go to the toilet more often, so be it. But he was quite alarmed at how often I was actually going to the toilet, and he put me forward for this Peristeen Plus, which has been life-changing, to be honest. So it's an irrigation system. I have to use it about once every other day, sometimes once a day, sometimes once every 3 days. But he did say to me, you'll get to learn when you need to use it, and I'm at that point now. I've been using it about probably coming up to 6 months, and yeah, it's brilliant. So I use this piece of kit. It takes 20 minutes, quicker and quicker every time I use it now, and yeah, it just clears you out basically, and then you don't need the toilet again for the next few days. So you can go on the plane with confidence, you can go out, you can go, you know, play sport, whatever you do, and you used to be worried about going to the toilet. It's not the case anymore. So yeah, if anybody's suffering with fragmented discharge, I certainly recommend speaking to your doctor about it, because I didn't even have a clue about this thing, but it's really come along and changed my life. So I'll just give you a brief overview. So you get your bag that you fill with water. This is all new stuff, by the way. A bag you fill with water, it's got a little indication there. It sort of goes a brownie colour when it's the right temperature. So if it's too cold, you'll shock yourself. And if it's too warm, obviously you can burn yourself, both of which isn't great. And also, if you're dehydrated, your body will absorb a lot of this water as it goes in. So that's the bag, you fill up with water. Then you get this little hand pump with 3 motions on it. So that's the water setting that will put in the water. That deflates the balloon and that inflates the balloon. And I'll talk about the balloon next. So the balloon, you get these little sticks here. Like that, little balloon on the end, that's what goes inside. And then you wet it and it will become lubricated. Connect that to that, like so. That's one tube. Connected it onto the pump. Then your other end goes onto your bag. Then by turning, so obviously you'll then insert this, turn the dial to inflate, and you'll see what happens here. That inflates, stops anything coming out, and then if you want to deflate it once you're done, you do that, deflates. These are one use only, by the way, so I get this all through the NHS, and it's free of charge because I'm now medically exempt because of my condition. So yeah, once you've inserted that, blown it up, turn that to water. You've got to make sure you have a good seal on your bag, and that's full with the right temperature water. You'll then pump, and you'll do this, and then you'll wait 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you feel it going in. And the first few times you do it, you really need to go, but you get used to holding it. And if you've had the condition that I've had, you've probably gone through when they give you the what's it called? Things of me. Anyways, they make you need to go to the toilet. They give you an enema, and it's just exactly the same as that. You're just probably a bit more fluid, and you have a bit more control of it yourself. So yeah, you'll pump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll feel it going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And you'll do that for about 5 minutes. You'll take it out, and then you basically just erupt. There's another way to put it, really. But it gets rid of everything, and then you'll wait another few minutes, and then the stuff more from the top of your intestine will come out, and then it's just a sort of instant relief then, and you're ready to crack on with everything you wanted to do. So yeah, I've been meaning to make this video for a long time. Now I've got a little boy, it's quite hard to find the time to do so. Other than that, everything else going pretty swimmingly. I had another CT scan which was all clear, and I've gone for another endoscopy which the results were clear. So in that respect, really happy, and just carry on with life. So thanks for everybody who's sent messages and questions. I like to try and interact with you all. I know everybody's in a different stage of their diagnosis and recovery, but it's good to chat about it, and I hope somebody will get a bit of value and inquire about this Peristeen Plus if you are suffering with fragmented discharge or constipation, because this has been a game changer for me. It really has. Short and sweet. Thanks for watching. See you all soon.